Hello. Hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? I hope y'all are good. It is time for more Hildibrand. Because it's been a while. I don't remember what happened last time, other than the fact Nashu got arrested, but she didn't care because she got food out of it. I think there's also a thing where Hard-Boiled and Hildibrand like teamed up to do a combo attack. I don't remember. It's been a while. But that's fine because Hard-Boiled will probably give us the recap. A need for speed. Hard-Boiled casts a resolute shadow beneath the unrelenting glare of the True View's neon illumination. Ramona, I was hoping you'd drop by. It took a bit of doing, but I was able to ride in the crack I made in that storage device and yank out a couple of new scraps of data. Wait, hello. The first file just so happened to be a record of Carnelian's procedure. Seems the bastard's soul was poured into one of those clot-type monsters. They've got an annoying talent for mimicking shapes and faces, which is exactly what Carnelian took advantage of when he tricked us with his fake Kamaka. Hey, you two, what's up? Never fear, Inspector Hildibrand is here! The other file I pulled had details on yet another monster-fied criminal. Hi, Nashu. Why are you waving? This mook was nabbed for repeated vehicular violations. Riding his air wheeler too fast, making reckless maneuvers and endangering others, that sort of thing. According to the data, he's riding around in the body of a cactar now. Oh, is he going to be the, super fast cactar? Judging about what we've seen in that researcher's games, you'll have dispatched the prickly speed demon somewhere outside the dome, but where? Rejoice, my good detective, for I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, come bearing the very direction you seek. I have it straight from the mouth of the real Kameka. The ambulatory cactus piloting a flying contraption was supposedly observed streaking through the sky on the southerly Barbarian. Alas, despite hastening to confirm this sighting, our intrepid sheriff arrived too late to see the needle-covered individual in question. The report was summarily dismissed as offensible imaginings of an inebriated townsfolk. The incessant chirp of veteran instinct nonetheless impelled me to investigate. Thus did my faithful assistant and I venture further south to question the colorful crowds of Thule Yodel. Okay, never mind. Hey, Em, welcome. Yeah, new content. The fact that, Hildibrand, locked in for a second, part of me was just like, is this Hildibrand real, or is this somebody also faking to be Hildibrand? But, Thule Yodel. This may actually be Hildibrand. Thule Yolal. Yes. There to find sober witnesses, eager to tell of an airborne succulent. They said it was moving at an incredible pace, a sat-astride vehicle like the ones the mechanical invaders had ridden. It was last seen zipping past the dirigible before vanishing into the clouds to the south. Alexandria soldiers ride on air wheelers, so unless there's another flying cactar out there somewhere, I think we have our man. Good work. Almost too good, in fact. Yeah, you're also sus, huh? You're also sus. Over there, is that a new case I spy? They had to bait the hook. They're the real deal, all right? Though, come to think of it, I don't know why anyone would bother impersonating either of them to begin with. At least the lead seems solid enough. But if we're serious about catching this guy, we'll need an air-wheeler out of our own. Come on, there's a shop nearby that does custom jobs. Do I have an air-wheeler? Do I have that as a mount? I know it is a mount. Nope, that's a bunch of animals. There's my turtle. My big mecha turtle. Nope. Bunch of vehicles, but not... Wait, nope, I do have an air-wheeler. Look at that. Not that I can show it off because we're in the city. Fucker. Fuck. Why do you have the fog lop? Why do you have the oglop? Oh, I could go for a nice bowl of custard. Why? What? Did he say they do custard jobs? Oh, okay, no, that makes sense. I understand now. This is the place. I used to be a regular here, but I ain't been back in a while. Let's see if they still remember me. Well, look who the wind blew in. Mon nom, I've come for my steed. That better, old scrap heap. It's been resting on my garage floor so long I doubt it could manage a slow trot, let alone a gallop. Happy to give it a tune-up if you've got credits to burn, but I'll need you to supply some parts. A new high-voltage battery and a superconductor coil at minimum. The chronometer's ticking. I'll see if I can get my heads on a battery, but can I ask you to track down the coil? These stockpile dopes would have no suspension spring from an anti-gravity gimbal. But you, I can trust to find the right part without cracking under the pressure. Got my number, do you? I'm on it, detective. Happy to help. Hideaboy seems desperate to get his hair-wheeler up and running, so I'll give you a tip. You want to coil quick-like, and then salvaging the rides of... you want to coil quick-like, then salvaging the rides of defective sentries is your best bet. We even lend you this handy gadget to help you out. Set off the distress signal on the west side of Old Alexandria, and you'll soon have some murderous mechanical company to dismantle parts. I'll take these two along with me on the battery hunt. Good luck out there. He was curious. He's never seen a workshop like this before. Leave him alone. Alright, use a distress beacon at the designated location. You got it. Wait, no, hang on. Now that we are outside, where's my air-wheeler? There we go. It's called an air-wheeler because it's a bike, but it's also whatever the fuck this is. All right, where are we going? Right there. Distress beacon, originally employed to request reinforcements, this modified beacon emits a distress signal coded to attract the attention of defective sentries. I have some microphone going on. We're fine. right, cool. Got it immediately. Dudes and... yeah, I guess that's still the fastest one. Here. Lana's been working like a Malala possessed lately. Hearing about your exploits really got him fired up. Well, you got your hands on a coil? An Essentia air wheeler part salvaged from a military-grade vehicle. Aye, that should do the trick. Now where'd your mates run off to? Can't be that hard to find a store what sells batteries. You should probably head over to the Nexus Arcade and see what's keeping them. Where'd they go? Oh boy. Oh boy. But yeah, sorry for the late stream. I had an interview. It was a video interview, but I had an interview like right before stream, and I actually did finish it before noon, but I needed to take some time to fucking decompress. I hate interviews so much. All right, well, there's hard-boiled. Yeah, fingies crossed. But yeah, this is the thing I was talking about a little bit. Job type interview, kinda. I'm trying to see if I can upgrade from being a volunteer at the zoo to being an intern. If I do get it, obviously my stream schedule is going to be impacted, but yeah, I think it'd be really cool. I think it'd be fun. But yeah, interviews are a process, and I hate doing them, so I needed to like just like explode and relax afterwards. So yeah, that's why stream was a little late. Yeah, decompress. Rona, any trouble picking up that coil? Nothing you couldn't handle, I'll wager. As for the battery, I bought one easily enough. The problem was convincing the inspector and his gal to stick around after he caught whiff of a tantalizing familiarity. Long story short, they wandered off and haven't come back. Suppose we ought to look for them, huh? Ah, boy. Where'd they go? Tantalizing familiarity? What the hell does that mean? Oh, is that a Wymond? No, that's not. Never mind. I was gonna be like, cause I know way back in the Realm Reborn, also fucking this guy. I saw him the other time, I've been ignoring him. No, it's the zombie. Because back in the Realm Reborn, Wymond was, or rather, he is an NPC that hangs out around in Oda, and he and Hildibrand, and I guess Nasha too, are all friends. Wymond's the one that you actually get the quest to initiate the entire Hildibrand quest line from. So at first I thought, oh hey, maybe he found, like, you know, this alternate realities version of Wymond, but nope, we found the fucking undead gentleman. Is that a corpse? A smiling corpse? You needed French detective. This dapper zombie is an old acquaintance of mine. Allow me to introduce myself, good sir. I'm a proud member of the Gentle Dead Men and a disciple of Master Zombibrand. I've been on the road seeking out new recruits for our merry moldering band. Said search is what brought me here and into the midst of this unexpected yet most welcome reunion. don't normally hold with necromancy, but he seems harmless enough. So, if you're done catching up, we've got a case to work on. In actual fact, our conversation was almost entirely case-adjacent. Employing his nose for festering fellows, this gentle zombie traced the stench of necromantic decay to the very facility in which I once slumbered. Yeah, I guess there were zombies there, huh? I did also kill them, again. But I guess they survived. For what? Because I was like going in my head throughout all of Dawntrail, being like, I don't think there are any zombies. I think we're in the clear. I don't think we killed any of his like attempts to like forge bonds with the other undead. Completely forgot about the research facility. Completely forgot. Whoopsies. Yes, I became fast friends with one of the reanimated researchers there. They're in the process of getting to know each other. He spoke briefly of the only person left alive after the incident. According to my new charnel chum, all the lab workers perished when an accident resulted in the leakage of a highly toxic substance. All that is, save for a single man who habitually wore a protective gas mask. Kashkari is his name, and he was second in charge after the overseer himself, yet disdained by his peers as a condescending know-it-all. They did, however, grudgingly recognize his passion for his work. Even after devoting a full day to official experiments, he would pour his remaining time and energy into some mysterious side project. And he was the sole surviving researcher, you say? Sounds like we finally have a name for our mastermind. Courtesy of the shambling undead, no less. No matter how many years I do this job. Well, thanks for that. Glad to be of service. Now, if you'll excuse me, my new recruit and I have a cafe tour planned. See ya, bud. Were you in the Endwalker Hildibrand quest lines? I don't remember. Was the last time we saw you when you were in the fucking wolf outfit? So that fellow was an honest-to-God walking corpse, huh? I met many weird folks in my line of work, but do you always keep company with such oddballs? Yeah, pretty much. You get used to it. That was out of line. I reckon there are forces in this world you're better off not messing with. Perhaps, but listen. Lona is curious. She loves to investigate. Anyway, let me take these parts back to Monham and get my wheeler repaired. Yeah, she loves the tea. Exactly. Shouldn't take too long. I'll run back here to make sure he's running smoothly. And you can see the magnificent beast in all his glory. Can we punt this guy into the stratosphere, please? Please, he's so small. Friend Lona can do it so easily. Fucking hate you. Our gentle zombie friend was as reanimated as ever. He sure was. Detective Hardboiled seemed somewhat nervous, excited to reclaim his pride and joy, perhaps. Akira slide, Akira slide, Akira slide, Akira slide? Not quite. Cora, would you look at that? Why are you pouting? Yeah, close enough. What do you think, Verlona? I call him the Night Stallion. He's a custom job built for yours truly and has far too much horsepower for the average mook to handle. Anti-gravity capabilities are standard, but when it comes to ground speed, he's been tweaked to achieve the highest possible performance. The trick is to install quick heating motor coils. Yeah, that was one hell of a pout. Uh-oh. 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 But won't the increased heat compromise the magnetic field's integrity, you might ask? Well, that's a valid concern. The hotter drivetrain responds completely differently once you open up the throttle and... You, get those filthy hands off my ride. I merely thought to enhance your beloved steed with a touch of Salamanderville. So you've had this amazing machine this whole time? Why haven't you been riding it until now? Ah, so fresh-faced and innocent. The spitting image of my assistant. I'm still banking on the fact that maybe his Nashu is alive. She's just like being held captive somewhere. I'll never forget the day I hung up my spurs. It was right after I caught Carnelian. Hildibrand, what are you doing? Yo, the leather jacket! I've been simmering in thoughts of vengeance, fit to burst my shell at any moment. The fucking music from one of the dungeons playing. Slide! I was too busy like raising my hands up in the air, I forgot to take a screenshot of it. The big house is too good for like the Crime King. See it hell, Majesty. Fucking leather jacket. Should have pulled the trigger when he had the chance. You've gone soft, hard-boiled. Why are you in the memory? This flashback exceeds the legal length. The what? Laced with illicit embellishments, no doubt. Hi, hello. I am also here. Stick to the facts. Blending right in, yeah. I love how the longer these Hildibrand questlines go on, the more the Warrior of Light absolutely loves to just, like, go in on Hildibrand's shenanigans and, like, take part. Because, like, in A Realm Reborn, we're very much more just, like, a passive, like, bystander, just, like, watching what's happening. Kind of, like, looking to the, like, camera like it's The Office with Briarden and being all like, yep, this is happening. But then, it starts to transition in the heavenward bit, but then especially in Stormblood, and then onwards, the Warrior Light is just all in on it and being like, get me in on these shenanigans, I also want to take part. I no longer want to just observe. To cut to the chase, my system was avenged. Slinging the Crime King until the slammer took me off the boil, and riding cold just ain't my style. But now that Carnelian's on the streets again, it's time for me to get back in the saddle. They were saying that cactuar punk flew over Thule whatever, then blew past the dirigible on his way south, right? What kind of territory we're looking at? Is that Mamook? Yeah, that is Mamook. Lots of big trees are there. Let's make this Yachtel's dirigible landing our starting point. I'll take the Night Stallion and meet you there. Get your own ride! Hildy, I love you. Get your own ride. He's so upset. He wants one so bad. You never work out the tech level in these games. Okay, listen. This is a weird case. We are generally more fantasy-esque with like some trains, kind of with like some trains and like airships and stuff in certain regions. This place being super high-tech is an anomaly. This is an alternate universe that got hot glue gunned onto ours. That's why we're here. I wish I had a shiny air wheeler like the detective. I'd finally be able to keep up with the inspector. Yeah, especially if he goes like Team Rocket blasting off again, you'll finally be able to like follow him immediately. Meteorites and meteor wrongs. Hildibrand is eager to take to the air. Right, we shall find our way to this cocktail dirigible landing. See you there. Yachtel. I'm pretty sure it was Yak's tail, Inspector. Close enough. Also incorrect, but closer. No, wait. There's my air wheeler. But yeah, welcome to Yachtel. This place is really pretty and very foresty. Like, I mean, fucking look at the water. It's so pretty. Sailing through the air is a lovely way to travel. Sure is. That's my first time aboard a dirigible. It's not too different from an airship, if said airship had jettisoned its own means of propulsion. I mean, they're fun, maybe. I made it. Even this jaded old gumshoe had to appreciate that view coming in over the treetops. I know, right? It's pretty! Anyway, I talked to the locals while waiting for you lot to arrive, and one fella had seen Mr. Cactuar flying down to the lower tree forests. I'm told the biggest place out that way is a settlement called Mamook, so that'll be our next destination. Let's head over there, walk the streets, ask some questions, you know, the usual. Very good, detective, but what's become of your wondrous wheeler? Night Stallion would draw more attention than I'd like. I'll use the autopilot function to call him if I need him, but otherwise I'll make do with my own due fate. Plus, I don't know if driving a motorcycle in the fucking depths of the trees is going to be very good. Especially when, you know, we're down fucking here. Like, this ain't exactly good motorcycle terrain. Even if the motorcycle can fly. don't know why I keep talking to Nashu first, even when Hildibrand is closer.
Core, it's awfully dark down here beneath the canopy.
Yep, it was a problem, but they're figuring it out. Such a dense proliferation of forest giants. I'm reminded of the 12s would. Yeah, kind of, but this is more blue. That must be my mook. Both things different down here, huh? But we ain't got time to admire the architecture. Spread out and find someone who's clapped eyes on the cactar. Alright, who are we talking to? A bunch of different people. Yeah. We'll just run around, it's okay. Alright, are you in this house? Hi, have you seen anyone? Have you seen a cactar riding a weird flying machine?
Why, yes, I did see an unusual creature riding a strange vehicle through the forest at breakneck speeds. The vehicle's terrible noise is what first drew my attention, followed by the incomprehensible yelling of its pilot. Yet the sight of this posturing man plant was so absurd, I found myself more bemused than frightened.
Interesting. Sure, we'll ride the tomato guy, why not? Alright, Bakulja. Have you seen a cactar riding a weird machine?
The subject of recent gossip. I crossed paths with the creature myself, and it was indeed odd, but the machine it rode upon was the true wonder. He pulled up alongside me in my weaver, challenged us to a race, and then zoomed off with astounding swiftness. If planning to catch that fiend, you'll need an equally miraculous mount.
Alright, good to know, good to know. Let's maybe not ride the fucking phoenix. You know what? Sure. Manatee. Manatee will do. Oh, hey, you two, what's up? Ah, I see you found the glowy bananas. I'd slipped on that banana peel and almost went tail over tea kettle. Could this have been a devious trap laid by our quarry? No, that's just what they grow here.
That banana peel is almost as sparkly as the inspector was.
Actually, is Harda boiled around? Yep, there he is. It'd be spiky and green and riding a strange flying machine. I fucking hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Why are you here? Have you seen a tiny spiky plant thing riding a weird machine?
Yes, I've encountered the fiend that you described. The forest has its share of fantastical creatures, but this one was undeniably out of place. I observed it smashing one of the giant meteorites with a club, then racing away with the broken pieces. Figure that what you will.
Interesting. Wants meteorite bits. So do I in Stardew Valley, but my pickaxe needs to get better. So what's the rap? It has definitely been spotted and it's clubbing meteorites. The testimonies I've gathered were very much the same. There is a cactar racing around out there, but that much can be certain. But if he's making stops to bag meteorite fragments, then this ain't no simple joyride. Talk to me, Fremona. Something about those rocks I ought to know? They came from outer space because it's a meteorite and they're why everything here is blue. Some kind of special etheric radiation, huh? I haven't pieced together
catch Kai's big plan yet, but he seems real interested in the space stones. Which means we've got a good chance of finding this spiky goon by staking out the spots where the meteorites are. We can have the cactuar, we can lead him we can make him lead us to the researcher and to Carnelia. When I say us, I mean me and Night Stallion, of course. Once we find him, the rest of you won't be giving chase without an air wheeler. I have one! I have one! I need no such contrivance. These legs have been conditioned by intensive chocobo bearing or exercise regimen. I mean, listen, this guy actually is really fast, hard-boiled. I don't doubt that he could keep up on foot. Well, good luck to him. Still think he's a weak-willed punk, but I can't deny that uncanny body of his is made of sterner stuff. Yeah, he's built different. Let's get on with it then. I hear there's a few good-sized meteorites along the road that leads out of town. We'll start at the near end and hope the Mook puts in an appearance. I saw the Oglop for a second. I saw it. That clumsy elf trying to hide. Maybe. Fancy meeting you here. I too deduced that this may very well be the scene of our criminal's next crime.
I didn't meteorites were so big. Or bumpy.
No wheeler riding cacti around here. Let's move on. Idiot inspector. Took off like he had the case all sewn up, but running fast didn't find him any leads, did it? And here I thought he was onto something. That way, Nashu! I think I may be onto something!
He's so jealous! He's so jealous!
If he could endure but a little while longer, Nashu.
Is it almost time to eat?
Me, constantly. Is that doll trying to keep out of sight or not?
He's doing what he does.
I'm also like looking out for the fucking cheese man. I said him here either. On to the next meteorite. I detect a hint of criminality in that direction. Onwards, Nashu. We mustn't let the detective beat us to the punch.
Bye, Nashu. She's weirdly polite in her own silly way.
Well, there's him and the fucking Oglop again. There's a murder an egg about right about now. Maybe don't murder your eggs? What? I say, these bananas, they're really quite good.
Travel tacos. Travel tacos?
Well, you guys have fun with your snacks. Oh, we got a cutscene. Something may be happening. that's not the character I thought it was going to be. Look out and stand aside, or there's 1,000 needles in your hide. Make way for the unmatchable, uncatchable Spike. Why are you the barrel tender? That's not the character I was picturing. This one looks ripe for the smashing. I know this is actually the best. This is better than what I was picturing, but it's definitely not what I was picturing. Hold it right there. I'm gonna need you to hop off that air wheeler. They're still eating. Huh? Ah, you must be the blowhards I was warned about. Think you can give orders to the succulent speedster? My ride is maxed out with black market mods, and there ain't no one faster. Keep up if you can, slowpokes.
Well, we chased him away from the meteor.
That's how it's gonna be. Challenge accepted. To me, Night Stallion, it's time to burn rubber.
And there they go.
And there he goes. I'm right behind you.
And I'm right behind you, Inspector.
And I guess I'm behind you. Yeah!
Well, he's having the time of his life.
Damn it, the stallion's at full gallop and I'm still trailing. It would seem you require my assistance after all.
He's sitting so politely.
I hope he Akira slides too. Oh, that would be so good. What the? You cut up to me on foot? Fine, change of plan.
Banana.
Where's my dead python? Oh, just tweak the weapon's elemental settings like so. With you steering and me providing the thrust, that fiend will soon learn a harsh lesson. Nothing outruns a full fired up Manderville man. Yeah! Oh, God. Yeah, teamwork! Ah! Are they actually gaining on me? Come on, then, I feel the needle for speed!
We've gone past them.
We did it! Victory is ours! This wasn't a race, though!
Or maybe it was? Yeah, it's about to explode. Damn it, that would have been perfect for the barrow tender to have done the Akira slide.
Like it slides with the thing as they like explode in the background. That would have been great. I still can't believe it. My undefeated record, my legendary win streak. It's over. And yet, I feel strangely content. Why do I feel like he would belong in Promise Mascot? He would! He would, though! Enough, you win. Just hand me over to the coppers and be done with it. So the researcher forced you to work for him like he did with the other fiends. That's right, told me to smash and grab the meteorites from the forest, but not what he wanted them for. All this way to grab some delinquent coon with no leads on the Keshkai or Carnelian to show for it. Not to mention my beautiful ride getting trashed. That one's on you, Hildibrand. Perhaps we could try running together next time. If you're looking for Keshkai, I know exactly where he'll be. Waiting for my meteorite delivery over by the cliffs southwest of here. Why didn't you say that sooner? I bet Carnelian is there with him. Oh, escape me this time. I leave this criminal cactuar in your custody. Fiendish appearance aside, 'tis a man's soul within, so please treat him accordingly. I love you, Hildibrand. It's like he has so much respect, even for like the people he like catches. It's like, you know, it's like, yeah, hey, I know this looks like a giant cactuar, but this is still a person. Please treat them with like the respect that deserves. I love Hildibrand. There is a surprising amount of depth in this comic relief character. Now let us follow the detective to these cliffs, shall we? I must ensure these villains are served a gentleman's justice. Listen, there's a reason why in one of my realities for this game, I do ship for Lona with Hildibrand. There are two characters I ship for Lona with, and one of them is fucking Hildibrand. Can we not do the Phoenix? Or Behemoth? You what, sure. The weird spooky lantern, why not? What? The sugar glider! Where are we going? Wow, way the hell over there, okay. Where art thou, you guys? Where did you all go? There you are. Full belly of happy heart. Go get a good nap, Nashu. Do you smell it? The scent of criminality is in the air. Hildibrand is the best thing in this game, although you tend to only have the vaguest clue of what's going on. No, that's just how Hildibrand works. Don't worry about it. I completely agree. I love Hildibrand. Shh. I can hear them just up ahead. Let me get the drop on them before we go all barging in. Hover car.
He's late. They must assume something went wrong. These meteorites will provide the perfect energy source, and I would prefer to harvest the surplus, but it's too great a risk to linger here.
Freeze, mage. You so much as twitch your lips and I'll light you up.
No, I've worked too hard to give up now.
He's getting away. He'll keep. I've got the one I want. But don't think I'm taking you in just so you can escape. Never again. Murder is not the answer, detective! Where'd the Cornelian go? You almost had me. If not for this bum I'd fully tolerate. Soft as ever. Uh-oh. We're done, Hildibrand. Stay out of my way. Is that his Nashu? Did his Nashu get turned into an Oglop? Did I make this prediction before? I don't remember. My recent inequities as an inspector appear to have earned the detective's ire. 'Twas you he turned to for assistance with this case, Perlona. 'Tis only fitting that you remain at his side for the duration. I'll keep an eye on him, don't worry. Meanwhile, Nashu and I shall persist with our independent inquiries. Well, thanks for teleporting me here. That's helpful. Sorry for the sudden exit back there, but that yolk for brains had me steaming. He only wants to help. That's the problem. His help ain't nothing but a hindrance. If I had the choice, would I be detective or sidekick? With Hildibrand specifically, sidekick. I would love to just watch him do his shenanigans. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. For the love of... I see you skulking over there, soft-boiled.
Isn't this a delightful spot of serendipity? We were simply following the villain's trail, and look how we've all run into each other, completely by chance. Not the pout. Well, we were only passing through after all. We shall apprehend that masked mastermind with our own tried and true methodology, and you shall see.
Lona, I want you on the case with me from here on out. When it comes to a proper guide beyond the dome, as well as being tougher than yours truly, no one else fits the bill. You might need to cool your heels for a bit while I work on salvaging more data, but Hard-Boiled always gets his files in the end. See you around.
See you in another couple of months, bud. What is it, like 4 months between each thing? Meanwhile, elsewhere. Is this you what again?
At long last, my scheme has come to fruition. No longer must I endure the company of incompetent colleagues. All is in readiness. The replication of my brilliant mind is at hand. Never again shall I be known as the Cameloca Corpus second best. My name shall ring across the lands, carried far and wide by an army of unrivaled geniusness. Or geniuses, rather.
I think you're about to get blasted in the next week.
Something amusing?
Oh, just the fact that you prepared a device capable of miracles, and yet your plans for it are so very, banal.
You dare mock me?
Yeah. 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 That's about what I expected. What a bore he was. Now to realize my dream worthy of this marvelous technology. Is that the fucking UFO? Oh, yeah, that is the UFO, huh? With the replicator and everything. Hey, can Brandahild come back? Hey, can Brandahild come back? Please? Please, I miss him.
Detective Hard-Boiled, they called me. Tough and cool and tough as a cucumber wrapped in old leather. I'm a man who prefers his own company. Today's egg was overdone. I let the pot boil and boil to match my mood. They say you can't make a cracked shell whole again. Maybe it's time I smashed it completely.
Car, those are some troubling thoughts. Can anyone save Detective Hardboiled from himself? I bet the inspector can. With us on the case, a happy ending is never far away.
I love you, Nashu. Yeah, no, I am more and more convinced that the little Oglop is, his Nashu turned. Jeez, well, I work fast, but not that fast. Come back another day, will you? Oh, before you go, do you remember when I said I felt eyes on me? Well, I still feel like I'm being watched. Maybe I do have some addle-headed admirer after all. It could be Stinky Cheese Man, could be Hildibrand himself, who knows? Could also be the Oglop. That I am convinced is your assistant.
But we did it! Next chapter of Hildibrand done. And next one should be the last, because this was the Hildibrand for 7.4, and 7.5 is going to be, well, technically 7.55 is going to be the last big patch before like the next expansion. So yeah, I think the next Hildibrand has to be what wraps it all up. So yeah, I am excited. Can I see the Oglop? Yeah, you can. Just hanging out. That's your assistant. That's your assistant. It has to be. It has to be. That's your Nashu. It's the Oglop. But yeah, that will be this part of stream. I'm going to, you know, quit the game and launch up Stardew as we continue that. Also need to make sure I, like, change all the things. So yeah, see you in a bit, YouTube.